Good afternoon, Helen, and here we are at property number 4. Now, we're actually sitting on your balcony at the sunny Corfu Apartments. This is a bit of a wild card because it's slightly over your budget, but the property that we were thinking of that you might well be interested is exactly opposite our hotel. Here it is. It's an abandoned new build, 2 stories. There's a massive amount of land that goes with it. What are your initial thoughts on that one, Helen?
Well, it's strange because it's been there all week, and yes, we've given it a passing glance, but not really taken any notice of it. And to think it might be a place for me is very strange to get my head around, really.
Are you thinking about turning this into an apartment block? I mean, if you actually went a story higher, you'd have stunning views of the Albanian mountains. You could actually watch the Albanians coming over on the dinghies from the top floor, I think, if you went a story higher. But as I say, it really is there really is a view to die for here. What would you do with this property, do you think, if you did go ahead with it?
Yeah, I don't think it needs to go any higher, particularly, although I do gather there are some tax incentives about keeping it looking as though you intend to do more work, so I don't think it ever does you any good to say you've finished something here. But yeah, certainly an accommodation upstairs and some sort of entertainment venue or space underneath.
I remember last year, Helen, you talked about a sort of a Louis Theroux style sort of fetish property. Is that something that's sort of going through your head at the moment?
Well, in lots of ways this is a similar property, or could be a similar property. It's set back from the main drag of the resort, so it wouldn't be too obvious, and yet it's not too out of the way, so it could be in demand for something like that.
And the main advantage is that if we come back to the sunny hotel and you did turn it into a fetish venue, we could actually have a free view here, couldn't we, watching?
Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, another idea to think about.
I was thinking about with your gardening skills, and also I know that you're a keen amateur lover. Do you think that you could have some donkeys grazing down here, goats? What do you think?
Yeah, there's certainly some goats in the field on the other side, so obviously it grows the weeds that they like to eat. And I'd love to have a donkey.
Yeah, we know that you do like things that are hung like a donkey, don't you, Helen?
We do, we do.
So, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Go on.
Well, the good news is that it has got full planning permission. You've obviously just got to get Spiros and his merry men in to do the electrics, the plumbing and everything else. But the bad news, Helen, is that this is up for €225,000. Now, I understand that the owners, Michael Tate, might be willing to take an offer. So I know that your budget's set at 200, but it's 225 at the moment. So put that on the back burner, and with one more property to see now, if you want us to put in an offer for you on it at the end of the week, we will do.
Yeah, that's great. Certainly more food for thought.
Great. Thanks so much, Helen. One property to see.